How goes it all? Welcome back to Patterson L Properties. Hopefully, you guys having a great and exceptional day. So, when it comes to real estate, there's basically, at the end of the day, when it comes to real estate, why there are a multitude of laws on the book, there's multiple reasons for that. At least to try to ensure, like in any other industry in America, that there are people that are basically conducting themselves on up and up when it comes to conducting business. And when it comes to my home state of Virginia, and shout out to Nicole Boland for sending this article to me, my home state of Virginia, they do not play when it comes to any kind of fraud taking place within business, especially real estate. So, according to the article that I read the other day, one individual thought that he could get away with conducting a multitude of real estate transactions within the state of Virginia, but law enforcement authorities said a very, very big heck no to that nonsense and a very big yet beautiful white family. The article stated that a Richmond man was arrested just before boarding a plane at Richmond International Airport and is now charged at a Virginia real estate fraud scheme, according to the Caroline County Sheriff's Office. Shavon Tavell Boyd, 45 years old, of Richmond, Virginia, faces a felony charge of issuing bad checks and is currently held without bond at the Pamunkey Regional Jail. Additional charges are expected as investigators conclude what they believe are many fraudulent transactions related to purchase and repair of a home. So in the huge digital world that we live in nowadays in 2026, having financial digital forensic scientists, I don't know what on God's green earth made this individual think that they could actually get away with issuing of bad checks, especially issuing bad checks for any and all real estate transactions. It's like criminals want to get caught in today's world, for real. I don't get it. And the article stated that the investigation began July 17, 2026, when an alleged victim told Caroline County Sheriff's investigators they were in the process of selling their lake land or subdivision home to someone they knew as Ty Boyd, nickname, while awaiting the scheduled closing. The victim said Boyd offered to purchase a lawn mower and other personal property from them. Boyd allegedly presented the victims with a check for $22,000, a generous amount for the items being purchased, a Caroline Sheriff spokesman stated. According to the victim, Boyd gained their trust by sharing emotional personal stories, claiming that he had been adopted and wanted to help support the victims' efforts to pay for their adoption of a child. This is a great way that scammers get people. They find the weakest links and then they just attack like a freaking shark / snake and piranha, and so etc. and so forth. Boyd also allegedly claimed that he was undergoing cancer treatment and wanted to help others while facing an uncertain future. Another way to play on people's sympathies. Based on their relationship, the homeowner allowed Boyd inside the home to begin renovations before closing. When the victim attempted to deposit a $22,000 check, bank employees immediately identified it as fraudulent. And I know that for a lot of people, certain real estate transactions fall into the personal category. And at times, or at the end of the day, it's all about business family. It's all about business, all right? When it comes to doing real estate. The article ended on this note stating that investigators also learned a wire transfer for funds associated with the pending home purchase was declined, and that Boyd had taken possession of keys to the home and installed surveillance cameras around the property. Sheriff Scott Moser issued a warning to the public about how fraud offenders operate. This investigation also demonstrates how fraud offenders can use sympathy, generosity, personal stories, and promises of assistance to remain cautious whenever someone attempts to rush a financial transaction. Amen to that. Provides payments that cannot be immediately verified and asks for access to property or receive goods before funds have been confirmed. When usually there's a snake oil salesman in the room, you know that they're either trying to rush something, they're trying to do the fast talking, they're trying to talk to you like you don't know anything, and they get upset immediately if you try to question anything. I'm always in the mindset of you got to question everything in this life, regardless of the situation. But some people have a good heart. God bless them. That used to be me years ago. Until I said everybody's full of crap, and I'm like the CIA. Everybody's guilty until proven innocent. The investigation remains active and ongoing. Anyone who has conducted business with Shavon Tevel Boyd, known as Ty or Ty Boyd, Shy, or by another name. All these nicknames, it definitely makes it easier for this person to kind of escape people in a sense, or believes that they may have been the victim of a similar fraudulent scheme, is asked to contact the Caroline County Sheriff's Office at your earliest convenience. And as I end this video off, I will say that, you know, in any business, you got to watch out for fraudsters, especially if it's on social media. And you got to take, you know, proceed with caution, or end up getting screwed over, unfortunately. So don't forget to check out my website, Patterson Properties. We're going to be revving things up. I got a big thing in my system and in my spirit that it's like it's time to do more than just make content and share stuff on social media. So yeah, wholesaling, tax sales, that's what Patterson Properties is all about, and we're going to put this thing in overdrive. So let's get it started up in here, and obviously do the great thing. I'm sorry, folks, it just hit me. I'm very exhausted, so sorry for yawning while I'm making content. It just hit me, so that's what it means. It's time for me to go bed. But don't forget, if you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual, and time account investor, don't forget to check out Webull Stash, Acorns, Crypto.com, Coinbase. All those platforms, you'll be able to make some money move, so you don't live broke like a fool. And remember, you can't get fired if you own the company. It's 2026 going to 2027. It's time if you don't own something. Thank you for everybody that's ride with me all these years when it comes to this content. And it's time to put things back into perspective in this life and go from there. So, and then do the great things, like share and subscribe. Have a great day and make money moves so you get a little bit like a fool. It's Sam Spanish. Bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life.